Sounds real?
Sounds real.
This is the Sounds Real show. I'm Jason.
And I'm Jack.
And on today's show, we're going to have this segment called The Listening Table. So this is something that we thought about, give guys something a little bit more different, a little bit more in-depth on stuff like reviewing CDs. We're going to review CDs that we have on our listening table. So on our listening table this week is Steellake.
Steellake. Yeah, autographed CD too.
Hold that CD up, man. Get a close up of that.
Get that, guys?
Yeah. So we've been spinning this a lot. Steellake. I don't think I've seen him yet.
Yes, we have.
We have?
We did see him. It was last year. I can't recall which who they opened up for. Actually, Steellake was like a last minute thing because the other bands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
maybe I have seen them.
They did play because I remember telling you that they had a lot of new metal influence.
Mm-hmm. Which I didn't hear.
They stuck out. Which I
didn't hear actually. But anyway, that's my opinion. But go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I got the CD. I came across the CD. A good friend of mine gave me the CD to review, and I said I'll put it on the show and we'll talk about it. In my opinion, hands down, it's a good CD. Good band.
Okay, so for me personally, this CD blew me away. First of all, it's recorded freaking loud to the point where I usually listen to it at 8 or a 9, and this thing sounded. I was at a 15. It was actually rumbling the house, man. So my take on this CD, these guys recorded this album
very well produced.
Very well produced. I don't know if they were pissed off. I don't know who he was pissed off at, but God bless.
They had a nice balance of the bass and the bottom. Everything.
Oh yeah, sound wise, but it's brutal. I mean, for me personally, it was a brutal CD. It was like in your face. That last song, oh my God, it was like kicking my butt. I just wanted to start raging. Honestly, I'm not lying to you. This is an intense CD. I heard a little bit of that new metal influence personally, but not as much as maybe you heard. I think it's more of a groove metal with a little bit of death in there.
Well, I have, me personally, I have an affinity for new metal.
Yeah,
especially the bands that came out.
But you hear new metal all over the place. So it's like, that's new metal. But I get it. That was your generation, and that's probably why I hear that '80s influence. Because that was my generation. So, but me personally, totally cool CD. If you're into that, if you're into that groove metal, death core, because there's a lot of hardcore elements in this CD. At least that's what I picked up on. And when they drop that bass, if you got your speakers a little too loud, holy smokes, it's gonna start rumbling. Do you agree?
I agree. I was hearing it in my truck though, so I didn't get the full experience.
Oh yeah,
factory radio sucks. So,
yeah, exactly.
But I did hear it here through your sound system, and it sounds great. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's
the
really
bottoms hit with intensity, and so my take on the CD, the opener blew me away.
Yeah,
the opener was in your face. Actually, it was just what the hell is going on?
They ain't gonna die, okay? So I just want to let you know, Steellake ain't gonna die. They make it a point. They will
never die.
Yeah, they make it a point.
So yeah, I really like the intensity of that first song. It hit me in the face. I was not expecting that, honestly. And then they just follow through every good song. There's no filler, in my opinion.
No, not at all.
They even have a slower type song.
Yeah, but it's really good.
They build up, and it just.
I think what Steellake has kind of tapped in is really good songwriting. They have good songwriting. It's not your basic chorus verse chorus. I mean, obviously there's the basic formula that satisfies all songs. However, they kind of shake it up a little bit. There's a little bit of elements of that 80s stuff, but there's a lot of freaking groove.
Yeah, that's amazing. One thing. They do have that. I want to say. That Texas groove, to be honest, because
I
like that.
There's that hardcore element too that just kind of once you listen to that CD, it just gets you Oh, yeah,
Yes,
it really
it gets you amped up.
Yeah, it
and
gets you
you're like,
really amped
you
up.
really want to see them live
Yeah,
because the energy is just, it's there.
yeah,
And
absolutely.
another thing is like what you were saying, you know, the some of the genres that you were saying that it
Mhm.
mixes, and I like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I heard the new metal influence,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not straight new metal, if that makes sense. It's not. It kind of, to me, incorporated metalcore,
Yeah, definitely
a
some
lot of
metalcore.
metalcore. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
There's
They have
some parts,
breakdowns.
yeah. There's some parts where you think it's gonna,
You're just gonna go
you
somewhere
think
else.
yeah,
Yeah,
and it just
doesn't.
throws you off, and I
Yeah.
like that. That's a good thing, because it's not so formulaic where you're like, oh, okay,
Absolutely.
it's gonna do this. No,
And they don't overwhelm their state. Kind of like what I was talking about the Assimilator CD. It doesn't overwhelm the state.
right.
The songs are it's good songwriting structure. So you know they're not. It gets to the point. It hits you, and it doesn't like 10 minutes later them doing the same thing. So it ain't that atmosphere of black metal, obviously, because it's not.
There's
that
some nice
style of
chord
music.
progression too.
Oh yeah,
I do like that. It's not the same boring riffs.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that sometimes some of the riffs are buried in the background.
Mm-hmm.
They're subtle, but with a good sound system, you can hear it. It's like, she's going
yeah,
somewhere else.
yeah.
The music's going this way, and the guitarist is like,
And the drummer's amazing.
So
Man.
I really did like that. One of the things I want to say is that these guys are competing for Wacken.
These cats are competing for Wacken, and we wish them all the luck. They deserve it.
If you're not familiar with Wacken,
Wacken is like the mecca of all heavy metal concerts. Yeah, people from all over the world go to see this thing.
Yeah, they call it a pilgrimage for the band.
It's a pilgrimage.
Yes,
yeah,
it's a pilgrimage. Every band must go through. And this is for unsigned bands, correct?
Well,
mostly.
Well, for Steellake, it's going to be the unsigned band. They're the unsigned band, so they're competing to get a chance.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, they're all signed bands. And
yeah, they do have
bands.
these contests where they have unsigned bands compete for Wacken, and that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah,
they
so we wish them all the luck.
Texas, I believe. It was Austin, Texas, where they won the competition there, and they're going to California.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, they're still going to compete over there.
So I'm rooting for you guys.
Yeah, we are
definitely
rooting for you guys. You guys deserve it. I hope you guys get a spot there.
It'd be nice to see El Paso on the map at Wacken. That would
and
be
hopefully
so
you can give us an interview before you become too big.
Yes, be like, oh yeah. And so
it's like, no, we don't want to deal with those cats.
So when you guys are big, our ratings will go back up again. Oh hey, they did a show on these guys sound real. Sounds real?
Sounds real.
Sounds good. So in conclusion.
Well, real quick, before the conclusion.
Oh, okay.
How many tracks do they have on that CD?
I believe it's 10.
Yes.
Oh, with a hidden track.
That's what I liked.
Yeah,
that's one of the things that me personally, like I said before, I'm a physical media guy, and it was nice to listen to the CD. I'm driving, and I think the CD's over, and then bam.
Yeah,
come up with another song, and the song's good. It's not
just the song is amazing.
Some people just put noise and whatever.
Yeah, no, this song is amazing. It's a very short song, but boy, they seal the deal with that.
So it
opens strong and it closes strong. And if you're not amped up after that song, then you're freaking dead. Honestly, you're in a comatose situation at that point, because that song's gonna just
wake you up.
Yeah, it's gonna wake you up big time.
Well, I heard at the shows they do have their CDs available.
I'm sure that
but you can also stream it on Apple and I believe Spotify, any streaming platform right now. You can stream it.
But purchase the CD to give them a little bit of cash, help them out.
Support the band.
Yeah, go to their Facebook.
Support the band.
Go to their Facebook, and I'm sure that they'll share a link.
And
we're gonna hopefully share this link as well, so you can kind of hear their music. So
they're on our Instagram, guys. So you can follow them through us or go directly to them, but better through us.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah. So make sure you subscribe to our Instagram. So when we see them again, I'm definitely going to upload some footage. Hopefully they'll be playing in El Paso again soon.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see these guys play live. And hopefully, like I said, if you guys come on the show, I can't wait to interview you guys. Ask you what your influences are. I have so many other questions. I'm just like, oh my god. So,
I think that's
in conclusion, right?
Absolutely.
So, in conclusion, we want to do more segments like this. Like I said in the other episodes, I want to bring out Barbarian Texas, Saberwolf. These are some other bands that
hopefully get some interviews.
And what was that other band? I don't want to mispronounce it. Do you know that other band?
Your Lot Lee.
Okay, Yolotli.
There you go.
Yeah,
and we'll definitely have Sabian, a rap artist. From El
yeah,
Paso.
definitely want to have
Mhm.
Sabian. Maybe if he has, other artists that he
I know
is
that
in
he
contact,
does.
that would be awesome. So guys, not just
There's
always about
Sam.
heavy metal.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get out there, even country. I like country. Aaron Lewis. So there's
We're a very diverse channel.
diverse channel. We just
Yeah.
don't want to be metal after metal after metal. But we had to talk about this CD. It was good.
That wasn't good, man. That was
It was
fantastic.
yeah. It's a really great album.
Fantastic album. Great
No
album.
negative marks.
Nothing.
Guys, keep rocking it. Hope you guys kick ass in California.
Cheers
and
to you and good luck at
on the road
whacking.
to whacking. So